Hello everybody, welcome back to another episode of Formula 124 My Driver Career, and today we are heading over to Baku and Bajan Grand Prix. I definitely not say the word right about John that I have to say. Let me know the comment how to say it properly, that'll be not appreciated. And I hope you guys be doing amazing, keep your chin up to push through in life and look after yourself as well. And obviously you may not be able to see anything like sweat. I'm actually sweating from under everywhere. It's extremely hot day today, and obviously make sure you guys drink some water, keep yourself hydrated and everything. So as we are getting ready to head over to Baku, we have got full upgrade, rear floor, low damper, MGU height and print material, and rear rim cover. So 4 upgrades are coming out. We've got 400 stick resources price. So I'm like, we might have enough. I don't know. So I think if we get all of it, we might be Aston Martin, not quite sure. But if you're not watching the last episode, you should go back and watch the last episode, because we got the stitch-up meeting, the stitch-up meeting with the Aston Martin, and I've started continue talking with them as I could potentially not enjoying the Aston Martin next season. I have to confirm just yet, but that is a potential chart. It's about 50-50 at the moment. And obviously, watching race this morning was crazy, it was chaotic. You got to watch it for sure. Me and Albon are back at it again. I don't know what to do about it. So, check out all the updates. Definitely don't have enough for the. Oh, wait, was that not the one that's coming in? That will rim cover, low damper. Oh, that's the one. Gotcha. But I just that, and we got 5 upgrades coming in before Baku, so we definitely won't have enough for anything else. Either way, we won't be able to afford it anyway, so I'm fine with that. So let's just stimulate and see if we get all of them. That'll be really good. 1, 2, so 2 tracking, and the MTU input material for the good. And we've got 9, it's definitely sorted point, so it goes up, has 4, and that 5 upgrade just came in for Baku, and we are. Wait, are we? Are we still quite far away from the Aston Martin anyway? So that was quite anticlimactic, to be fair. But Red Bull caught up with McLaren through what the last episode. They were about that much off, and now they close together. Ferrari, Mercedes, Aston Martin together. And William are last one. They slowly catching up. So obviously with Norway there, a product in the upgrade actually made me think twice about moving to Aston Martin. So I'm not quite sure just yet. So and I go ahead and get myself prepped for the race weekend and do some practice session, and hopefully we to put some good time in practice, get myself confident for the qualifying and the race itself as well. So I'll see you qualifying. Now we're getting ready to crack on to qualifying. So obviously the practice session went pretty good. There was the moment of a rain that came in and practice one, but on to the rest, it's been good anyways, which is very good for us, because obviously to start up we just had to try and adapt that to the rain, and they had a bit of struggle, and obviously I'm going to show you this that's what I have, and also I remember now that I put a new components in, so rather than me remember it, so we got 620 resources per those things. I could the editing for sheep with the details. I don't think that's going to happen to that one 800 or we can get those. Okay, what is coming in? Do I to knew if they fail I should put that one in. finished my first run, hopefully that'll be just enough. We are P15 now, so it looks like it's not going to be enough for me. Albert has done a good time. He had one second better time than I did.
It's us pushed down into P15.
Unbelievable. How am I so slow? Do look at the time difference between me and Albon, that's 1 second difference. Even Chatto's what it is more, but it didn't move up anyway. But that is not the ideal situation I get myself into. What in hell has happened? I don't know. That is embarrassing. We've just been unlucky. And Kevin Magnussen is smashing P1, but obviously it's 2-1, not the 2 this year, he had to drop pole. But still, that showed what he could do in Baku, and we are dead last. Not the ideal situation. That is not the ideal situation. So that means that to try to do a good job on moving a place that might have to love stop tire, the hard tire, or stop tire, the medium tire. Yes, I know the pace is bad, I don't get it. I thought I'd put a good stop tire and another thing, but turned out I haven't. Not a good idea. That's not a good ideal situation. Okay, that's fine. I'm not gonna allow that. Put my confidence down too much. So I'm gonna do what I can do and do if I can sure I stick to the point if that's possible. So I'm gonna get myself prepped for the latest stuff and I'll see you at the end of the Grand Prix.
And a warm welcome to you from Azadlik Square, heart of Baku and home, of course, to the Azerbaijan Grand Prix. With high speeds, tight corners and few runoff zones, many are expecting a safety car here today. So our drivers will have to stay very much on their toes and hopefully out of the barriers. With 20 turns and a length of 3.7 miles, Baku City Circuit in the heart of the Azerbaijan capital is a real test of a driver's endurance, patience and precision. 90-degree corners through Sector 1 lead into a tightening uphill sprint as we start to circle around the old city. Then a 1.4-mile chase flat out through Sector 3 towards the finish line. So with the race not far away from starting, here's what today's grid rundown looks like. Max Verstappen put in a fantastic lap yesterday and he'll start from pole position. And it's Charles Leclerc in P2. Moving on to the rest of the grid, we have Sainz, Norris, Fernando Alonso, Perez, Russell, Hamilton, Oscar Piastri, Albon, Stroll, Ocon, Magnussen, Gasly, Bottas, Hülkenberg, Joe, Tsunoda, Ricciardo, and Daniel. That's it then, it's time to go racing as we head down trackside for today's race. And alongside me in the commentary box today, a man who I always look up to, which is easier said than done, Anthony Davidson. I know what we've got to do before the start of today's race, but what about our driver? What do the final hours look like for them?
Well, for them, you've got your pre-race rituals that you go through. You see different drivers that, some have got their headphones on, they're listening to the music. Some drivers really absorb the energy from the crowd and they're there waving to them. Other drivers, they go within themselves. They chat to their engineers, absorbing that information, that vital information that you need to carry you through the race. And, those pre-race rituals are essential to making things systematic. We do a lot of Grand Prix in a season, and the more systematic you can be, the easier you are within that environment.
Now, I know this isn't where we wanted to start this race, but given we're back here at the back of the grid, it means there's an opportunity to move forward. I've seen you karting back in the day. Let's go and do it again.
Now we're getting ready to trot on the Baku Grand Prix. As you see, I'm trying to do everything in my starting chain, and I'm trying to figure out which is the best way to do it. Is it medium to hard, stop to hard, or stop to medium? Because obviously I'm in last place, I'm 20th, so stop tire will help me to climb up in the position. So that's why I'm trying to figure out, and hard tire might give me an opportunity to really make a good push when we go into the pit stop, and when all the car that doing the pit, I should be able to do like undercut or something, so we have to get lucky with this strategy, but medium tire is like my backup option. And obviously Albon done a good job in the qualifying, and he out-qualified me once again. This is like, I think this is actually the third time he beat me in qualifying, so obviously he's proud of that, I'm happy about that. But if he can score some points today, that'd be really good for at least 5 and away we go. We Max Verstappen on P1 had a really good start. Charles Leclerc had a good start as well. Carlos Sainz had a bad start. He caught up with Lando Norris. They're both next to each other. And nearly went the back of Nuti Tenona, avoided just in time. And we tried to dive down on the inside, really catch Nuti Tenona, and we did do that, really proud of that. Now I'm trying to tap the car ahead, so we're on board with George Russell, who's smashed it on lead car ahead of him. Lewis Hamilton on the inside, nearly went to the wall, and he obviously just avoided that somehow. A bit lucky in this, but there's a pilot, Fernando Alonso, who's obviously fighting against each other. Lewis obviously ended up behind them too, so I'm surprised to see him avoiding that accident waiting to happen for sure. But he got away with it, which is good for him. As you see on the board, Max Verstappen obviously in P1, we're on him now, along with Charles Leclerc, P2, Carlos Sainz, P3, Lando Norris, P4, so the time from Lando Power is 2.4 seconds. That shows with that fight that they had in almost incident happened with Lewis Hamilton, Power and Alonso, really make them lose so much time. And the top 4 are now got that breathing room. All they have to do is focus on them 4, they should be fighting against each other. Lando obviously needs to beat Max Verstappen if he wants to make his chance for the championship. And Max Verstappen just needs to finish ahead of him, and he will be more in favour to win the championship. So on board with me back on me again. We obviously gonna try to catch up Hulkenberg. We beat Hulkenberg, tried to catch up Gasly. We back on board with Charles Leclerc, who's gonna be making an attempt or move on Max Verstappen on the outside. He got ahead of him, but can Max hold it with his good defense? We don't know. As you see, Gasly locked up, allow me to go through into P15, back on Leclerc, got ahead of Max Verstappen. Carlos Sainz is joining in as well with the DRL, now making 3 wide. Who's gonna get an accident? Nobody. Very good for them. Matt had to back away, unfortunately. He decided to back away, not to rather force him. He had to back away himself. And Carlos Sainz now moved up to P2. Leclerc is now leading the Baku Grand Prix, and obviously now going to lap 4. Speaking on Pierre Gasly, he obviously locked up in the third turn, back in lap 2 I think it was. He obviously has so much pressure on me, and he messed it up, so that allowed me to move up to P15 position. You're on board with Alexander Albon, who's doing a pretty good job. He's still in the same position he was in P9. He's obviously hunted out the both Mercedes, but Mercedes are quick, so let's see what Albon should do today. It would be good for him to sort of poise, but listen to me, I mean, out of poise though, I need to be quite tired to catch up. As you see, my objective is to try to overtake the Bottas. So that's obviously the plan. That I do face left, go to the right, dive down on the outside, and made a good move on the exit. Overtook him, very nice overtake, but obviously nearly went into the wall. So obviously that door fouled the deepest bit of a space, but if I went into him, I get in trouble or I go into the wall, which is not what I want. I faced left, go to right again on Tavi Magnussen in lap 7, but I went too deep and nearly messed it all up. Magnussen obviously took back at me again, and I came back on the track, but obviously tension, which is good. And I was trying to do my pop to see how my tyre feeling. It's really horrible. So obviously now I'm thinking, do I pit now, put a hard tyre on, make a good push maybe for about 4 or 5 laps, just push the car and then drive conservatively. That's the plan, don't matter. So I am going to pit as my engine definitely coming to the pit. So I'm gonna go in, put a hard tyre on, as you see Bottas behind, obviously gain time on me, and with that little mistake I made from lap 5, lap 6, Kevin Magnussen has gone already. He paused about 2 seconds, so that obviously initiate a signal that I should go into pit, but the stop tyre is doing good. Or the medium tyre is obviously doing a better job. So I said, let's go in, put a hard tyre on, done a fantastic job, very proud of them. Back tower, and see if I can catch up all the tyres ahead. As I see, I'm promised that, so that gives me some clear air to try to make some good pace and see if I can catch up. We already in lap 9, so I've got a long way to go. I am going to the end with that hard tyre. So I'm going now, going to lap 11. Lewis Hamilton is now making a move on Fernando Alonso. He's on the outside, or he's inside, sorry. He made a banner move on Alonso. Then Alonso keep to it, he's still next to him. But Lewis Hamilton, obviously we know the history of him between Alonso. He always respected him. And Lewis now got ahead of Fernando Alonso. George Russell is looking to join the fight, but he got boxed in by Lewis Hamilton, who can't make an overtake of Fernando, as Fernando tried to get back to Lewis Hamilton, who's on the inside line, which has been proven to be very strong, but unfortunately he lost that out, but he had to go over the curb. This Lewis tried to squeeze him a little bit, and he got ahead, and Fernando is sticking to P7, I think it was, and Hamilton had now moved up to P6, George unfortunately staying in P8, but George obviously still got another chance. But Hamilton needs to pull away 1 section or more in order for Fernando to have no other. Now in lap 12, we've raced it Esteban Ocon to get to P14, but Ocon cut the clock and it caused a bit of a damage on my front wing. As you see, it's a broken front wing arm, which livid. I was not happy about that. So I was like, right, what do I do in this situation? Do I pit or do I stay out? I have no clue what I'm supposed to do at this point. So at the start, I should stay out, and to see I'm literally bleeding by all the tar. I had that going into the pit, and I'm now moved up to P9. The undercut worked, and I stay committed from my mistake that I made. Try to see if I can make sure I don't make the same mistake, and I stick to it, and I've now moved up to P8. If I don't have the broken wing, it'll be easier, but unfortunately I had to pit because the car just wasn't really good with that broken wing to the so much taller, and it takes aerodynamics to make sure you have a good exit. So I'm gonna go in, put a stock tyre on, a brand new front wing, and see if I can do something good. But unfortunately, as you see, my freaking pit crew are struggling to put a front wing on. He was looking at me dead in the eye. I'm so sorry. I was pissed off. I was listening to him, come on, just put a freaking front wing in. So I went back out. Dead last, 1 to 10, but she's not happy about that. But what can I do about it really? Going to lap 16, the race was already over. I am slowly catching up Hulkenberg, but that won't matter too much. As you see, I got the fastest slab, which I'm very happy about. So let's see if I can hold on to that or not. Sergio Perez is leading the Baku Grand Prix. He hasn't picked just yet, so he will be going to pick this lap or at some point. But Alexander Albon has DNF, so he will be sure at any point that you will see him in the 60 in the runaway area. He is out with mechanical issue, I believe. So Albon is out of the Baku Grand Prix. That is absolute got to be really good if it's short a point for the Williams, because I'm not in the point. But unfortunately he has DNF. Max Verstappen has overtaken Charles Leclerc for the lead, and now going into lap 24, making a move on Nico Hulkenberg, making a late lap, nearly good braking on the inside, overtook Hulkenberg, very happy about that. Now, I'm going to see if I can catch up a tyre here, but it's really not going to happen anyway. Took my tyre where it's now going off, and I'm trying to sweetheart him but he's being brave and determined and is now re-overtaking me, but I'm going to do the late braking and try and get him on the outside, and I've done that quite well, but unfortunately the race is already over anyway. So this fight is practically about who finishing last anyway. Now into the finish line, Max Verstappen has won the Baku Grand Prix along with Charles Leclerc. P2 Lando Norris is in P3. So Norris has a fantastic race, but he finished behind Max, which is not what he won, and I finished P18, and the race was horrible. But I'm William with Albon being DNF, me being absolutely ridiculous with, I don't know what the word for it, but it was a crap race, to be honest.
The checkered flag is out. We're going to be hearing that Dutch national anthem again because it's victory for Max Verstappen.
And that's 2 wins in a row now, of course, Crofty. And it marks the fact that it's not a fluke. So, you know, their head's in the right space. What more can we see going forwards?
Red Bull put up an outstanding fight for the front position today, and it's great to see it paid off for them. They do so much for the sports that you can't help but be delighted by today's race win.
As you see, Max Verstappen is obviously the winner of the Baku Grand Prix. Leclerc P2, Lando P3, so well done to them. But for William, like I said before, it was a bad day for us, and I have no word to describe what happened to me. I felt like if all time didn't cut a slot, I could end up maybe make a push for top 6. But the amount of speed the top 6 had wouldn't even happen anyway. But I felt like if all time didn't cut a slot, it'd be good for us, because we had a massive undercut, but it didn't pay off, and I'm not gonna, you know, pin it on old Hon, because I felt like maybe I should back away a little bit, perhaps. Not sure. You guys can let me know in the comment who is at fault or what I should have done instead doing that move I just did. So as you see, Lando Norris is 104 points behind Matt. He needs to get moving. He needs to finish ahead of Matt. When we're going to, I think we're still a poor net, so he needs to finish ahead of him. Or otherwise, if Matt wins that one, I think it might be over. According to my Matt Townsend, it's probably very long anyway. But McLaren is 106 points behind on Red Bull, so the construction is still wide open, but the paddock hasn't had a good season so far, I think. But the PS need to put the work in, but as you see in the corner, there's a surprise that I did not know. The aerodynamic is going to be the new destination change. Potentially, it had to be confirmed just yet, but that is the theory that my engineer think will happen. So let's see what could go down later on. So I'm gonna end it here, and I'm gonna see you in Singapore. So thanks for watching. Please like, subscribe to my video, do well, and peace out.